Every Sunday, there's only one place to get all your kneecapping, hard-hitting Detroit Lions coverage. Start your Sunday with the Lions Weekly Report with Broder and Terry Foster. Then, the Lions pregame show with Neil Rule and Sean Baligian. At kickoff, keep it locked in for all the emotions of the game with a live watch party with the heavyweights. Then, recap the game with the Lions postgame show with Anson. Game days, there's no other place to be in Woodward Sports. Live all game day. Go Lions.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lions pregame show. Neil Rule, Sean Baligian, live at Second Best. 4 o'clock game today. Lions-Steelers. So, as it sits right now, the town's a little sleepy, as you might figure. But, Sean, in no time at all, it's going to be bumping here in Second Best. So roll on out if you're coming downtown. Elite chicken sandwich, elite chicken wings. You guys know what it is. That's all true. We're here brought to you by Second Best, of course. Sun Cruiser, Tullamore Irish Whiskey, Ben Johnson Law, the fine folks at Mad Packs KG is in the building. And Sean, last night you did the hate watch party, and I
hate them so much. I don't think I've adequately explained to you and all. I hate the Bears so much, and when you think you can't hate something more, you dig down and you find another level.
Another level of hate.
What a lucky shit team they are. Gosh, it bothers me incessantly. And then I got Maz literally celebrating in our text messages. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Maz is a Bears fan, confirmed. Confirmed. KG?
We did put him on trial.
We put him on trial.
Yeah.
Guilty.
And he's guilty.
Yeah, he's
He
guilty.
was celebrating.
He
Caleb, guys.
I told you he was good.
There it is. You no more feet, Neil.
West Coast Jesse. Hey, jump into the chat. You want to skip the line, use the super chat. Okay. Like, Sean, there are some things I want to settle here today on the pregame show. Of course, Lions Steelers getting ready to go at 4:25, right? They're the preferred America's game or whatever.
America's game of the week.
Yeah, CBS.
Yes.
The rare Lions home game on CBS, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, Romo and Nance today.
Yep.
That's
How
true.
about that?
Ooh, Jim.
I don't know, Jim.
Here we go, Jim.
I don't know.
Here we go, Jim.
You know what's funny about that? The Romo thing. Remember when he burst on the scene and everybody loved it?
I did.
It's because he was predicting it.
I confess.
I know, but then the terminology of the league changed.
Yep.
And he was left out in the cold.
Yep.
He was dining. He was like right here at Second Best. I don't know if people can see. You see these windows behind us, right?
Yeah, of course.
Romo used to be in here at the table, all warm, belly all full,
Right.
having the drinks. Now Romo's on the outside, pressed up against the glass.
Damn.
Yep. Hey, it happens quick in this
No,
league,
for sure, man.
It happens quick. All right, get into that Woodward Sports chat thread. West Coast Jesse, FTB, 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 FTB.
I hate him so much.
Yeah. Listen,
My
I
gosh,
hate him
damn.
too, but I can't lie. That DJ Moore post game was kind of goated. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's always F the Packers. He said that during the post game press conference. That was fire, bro.
The hatred's alive and well in the NFC North.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give it that.
You felt it last night. You did.
All around. Us, them, you,
That was the
him,
funniest-
they, them,
Right.
all of them.
I'd love
All
to
the pronouns.
I'd love to hear you say that because we were getting cat calls, in particular a bunch of Sticks Packard friends, right? We were getting cat calls. Oh, I can't believe you guys are doing something like this. You know what? Excuse my language. Fuck off.
Right.
You hate us. You hate them. They hate you. Like, stop it. Guys, that's what our division has been.
The black and blue division.
Long
Come on now.
before it was the NFC North. There's a whole lot of hatred in this division, and I think it's great.
I do too. Woodward Sports chat thread, Charles Bell. Is Second Best open right now, Phil? Yeah, Ben, just open the doors, as a matter of fact. Open up
Come
at 10
on
a.m.
down.
Come on down. Chicken sandwich, the wings, as we said, pour that Tullamore Dew Irish whiskey, cop some Sun Cruisers. We have some ready to go, of course. Kool-Aid in the chat. Sean's Maz voice sounds like a 90-year-old man mixed with a drunk uncle character from SNL.
I swear.
It is a cartoon character because
He is a cartoon character. Bears fan confirmed. Can we say that?
No, he is.
Can we put it in a chat poll?
Is
Maz a confirmed
No,
Bears
you
fan?
don't
I got
listen.
you.
It's over. I don't even think we have to do that. You
We don't,
should have
but I
seen
will.
his text last night. He was
He was rejoicing.
Listen, A half hour. I left. It was the ride of shame home from the Woodward studios. I get home and he's sending like clips and highlights. He loves Caleb. He loves the Bears. Confirmed. It's over. I told you guys. Hey Neil, how many feet is that touchdown pass?
Yeah. All right, so guys, here's the run-up show today. We have our very first official with and or. It's our first with and or of the season. You guys know how we do this the week before Christmas. We bust it open. It's a long list. Sean can't wait.
I love it. I'm a
KG's
huge
going to
fan.
get the graphics loaded up. You can play along at home.
Huge fan.
With and or. So you guys can get in there. But Sean, where do we want to go? Do we want to get into the game? I feel like the game has kind of taken a back seat to the situation
Agreed.
of the Lions.
Agreed.
But people don't want the game sometimes. People want the scenarios. They want the situations. They want the transactions. Can I start with a PSA? Sean, you and I, when all this started, and we did our best, and damn it, I told you this, we can put our heads on our pillow tonight knowing that we did our best for the people. In order to go 11-6, you lose 6 games. That's how 11-6 works in a 17-game season.
Yeah, but 6 losses with these injuries, though? I'm just saying it looked a little different than what we maybe thought it would look like at this point.
See, here's what I
That's
wanted
where
to
my fear lies.
Here's what I wanted to get out there. Chrome, LaFleur choked. Oh, LaFleur had the big Guardian cap on and dropped the onside kick.
Right. Wouldn't be the
Pick
first.
up the ball!
Yeah.
Get a bigger.
I fucking hate him.
Hey, Romeo
But
does get a
LaFleur
bigger
has a
Guardian
history.
cap.
LaFleur has a history of choking, so.
Well,
just saying.
LaFleur, they didn't kick the onside kick to LaFleur.
I know.
They kicked it into that guy, into
I know.
Kazoo Guardian
Do you know what I
cap.
was
I
thinking
know.
about? You know how you love Runaway? Like Runaway?
Yeah.
I love Runaway. Pick up the ball.
Right.
That's
Why
what I was
didn't he
thinking
just
about last
pick the
night.
ball up?
Yeah.
Pick the ball up. Do you want to win a football game? Pick up a ball.
Wire N. Okay, here's the deal, Sean. You want to know what we're learning right now, and we don't seem comfortable with it, even though we should have known, even though we tried to prepare you for this. Guys, making the playoffs in the NFL is hard. You don't go 15-2 every year. You know how I know? There will be no 15-2 teams in the league this year. There will be none. It is hard. Guys, I'll give you this. The Rams, who locked up a playoff spot last week after play is over, 49ers play tonight or Monday? I can't remember off the top of my head. Monday night. The Rams, after Monday Night Football, will be the 6th seed in the NFC. That's how quickly it changed. The Bears went from the 1 seed to the 7th seed to back up. It is difficult. And, oh, by the way, the Rams with Caleb, how many feet of passing did Caleb have? The Bears with Caleb have not locked up a playoff spot. And it is a feasible scenario. They don't make the playoffs.
It's crazy.
Sean, it's
that
very
road
feasible.
exists. It does. It exists.
Will they be favorite when they play at San Francisco?
No.
They will not. Will it be close to a pick'em when they host the Lions?
Yes.
Is that unbelievable if the Bears lose both of those games? No, it is not unbelievable,
it
Sean.
isn't.
And guess what happens if they do? You're out, provided the Lions win.
This reminds me, Neil, of I think you had a great point to start this, all right? Do you know what I think we're all doing? And I always say this. You know, you hear people talk about this one game at a time, all right? It's cliche. 100% cliche. We all know it. But those guys live by it. They do. They live by it. They're thinking about the Pittsburgh Steelers today. And I think what we're doing as a fan base right now is thinking about the enormity of the situation. It's beating the Pittsburgh Steelers, which can we be honest? I think we all think they're going to do today, right? Is that a fair statement? I think we're all kind of on the same page. Well, we're favored by 7. We should beat it. Then it's beat the Minnesota Vikings. Again, should happen.
They'll be a favorite in the game.
They'll be a favorite in the game. Should happen. It depends who shows up. You know, JJ, 9. All right, and then the same thing with the Bears. So we're thinking about the enormity of this situation. Are we looking to pass the Pittsburgh Steelers? Because this game's important to the Steelers as well.
Yeah, 100% we are, Sean. And I'm doing it on the premise of if you lose to the Steelers, then we're having a different discussion on Monday. Is that fair?
A road is still there, but that road becomes very bumpy and has to go like that.
Yeah, it's like 696 today, where I came in here like close to game time, because I was coming from the east side and then going down 696, and then the construction changed again, and I missed the hidden exit to get to I-75. 696 has been under construction my entire life, since I was a little boy.
I won't argue that.
My entire life. When is it done? Like, do we not have the technology to just be done with 696? No, we don't. Why is it always under 40 years, Sean? 40 years it's been under construction. When is it fixed? When is it done? It's been under construction forever.
It really has.
Get it done.
You know what? I cannot.
Get it done. There was a hidden exit to get to I-75.
No, I'm here to bring you hope, though, because, like, people on my side of town, 275 was always like that. There was always and you know what? There's no construction on 275 all of a sudden. So, Neil, I'm here to tell you there's hope. I don't know if it's coming soon, but there is hope because eventually the construction stopped on 275.
I took my headset off and I put it back on. Neil's ranting about 696. It's bad.
40 years.
It's been bad for a long time.
40?
I hate
They've
that.
been doing construction on 696 since I was in high school.
Yeah, since I was a kid, since I was a little boy. It's been under construction forever.
They finally got it completed after like 20 years of not getting it completed, and then it immediately went under construction. Okay.
Okay,
that
fair.
sounds
this
good.
shit up. You can't.
All right, Woodward Sports chat thread. Tommy, I don't know why we keep relying on the Bears to lose when they haven't.
I don't think that is a strategy. We can't keep hoping for the Bears to lose.
Okay, again,
You can say what you want,
and I did say what I wanted.
And I agree with
and
a lot
I did
of
say
that
what I
stuff.
wanted. I was like, hey, it's a coin flip against the Packers.
We did
right?
beat them by 31. I mean, there's that.
It's like,
But that was week 2. This ain't the same team. I promise you this ain't the same
hey,
team.
Tommy, let me ask you this question then, Tommy. On the flip side of that coin, you understand they're going to San Francisco, right? And contrary to what you understand, Tommy, San Francisco has a path to be the 1 seed. The 1 seed. I know no one's talked about them. I know no one said a word about them.
Phenomenal job this year. So with all their
no
injury,
one said anything.
Phenomenal job.
No doubt. So, guys, like, stop acting like San Francisco stinks. They don't.
No, they don't.
And by the way, when they win on Monday night against your grandfather at quarterback, when they win that game, you know where the Rams are in that division? Third.
Isn't that crazy?
You know where the Lions are in their division? Third.
Yep.
Like, there's some commonalities. And, Sean, it all plays out in the NFL. And we get caught up in this starting like the first week of December all the time, and it always plays out.
I'm at the point, though, and KG and I were talking about this during the course of the week. Of course I want to get in the playoffs. Of course I want to give ourselves a chance. But there's a couple things that come into play. I am not going to deviate from the rarefied air that we finally got ourselves into. Anything short of the Super Bowl for me is a lack of success for the season. I'm sorry.
Correct. And is it trending that will be the case?
Yes.
Yes, it
1,000%.
is. But I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
Yeah,
But sorry, go ahead.
No, and that's where I'm at, all right? But I also have to be rational and say, here's a team that hasn't been able to put 2 wins together for over 2 months. But we're going to win 3 in a row to get in the playoffs and then win 4 more after that to win the Super Bowl. Okay, that sounds reasonable. So, like, that's where I'm at. And, Neil, this is why I'm going to come back to, like, the cliche that the athletes and coaches talk about. We are at 1 game at a time right now. We are at 1 game.
I'm sorry.
You did that on purpose.
I did.
You did. We are
Like
at
Maz,
one.
I'm
We are
guilty.
we are at 1 game at a time right now. We are. And I don't like it. I don't like the cliche. I would always chuckle when I stood there with my microphone in front of somebody. Hee. And somebody would say something like that. We're in 1 game at a time mode right now. And it starts today with beating a Pittsburgh Steelers team who, let's be honest, could come in here and knock us off, okay?
Sure.
They could come in here and we got to take care of business against Pittsburgh.
No, but Sean, again, that's 90% of this league. Who's in right now?
Yeah.
Who's in?
It's
well, the
reality.
Rams are in. Okay. They're going to be 3rd in their division Monday night after Monday Night Football. They are. Like, this is the way. Last year distorted our reality.
Selling hope. What? The NFL? That's what we're doing right
The
now. They're selling
NFL
hope.
is a church.
It is.
They get tax breaks and everything.
Yeah.
Like, it is. You go to church on Sunday, the church of the NFL. You do, and you pray to the GM above.
Yep.
And hopefully, things will work out for you. And don't worry, we'll get you an easier road next year if you don't make it. And we'll get you a higher pick in the draft. We'll see you in April. That's this league, though. But, Sean, it's been distorted. it is difficult to make the playoffs. You don't go 15-2. You just don't.
Nope.
And I know I'm going to get killed for that, but I don't care because the math says that I'm right. Woodward Sports chat thread. Rack. Oh, yes, there is Sean. It's down near M14 in the 96 interchange right now. The ramp from 275 to 96 is closed. It's closed. Everything.
Just when you think it ends, no, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. For months, I couldn't get on M14 to get to 275. So maybe it's not 275 effing with me, but it's one of those things to get me to 275. It's been forever.
Absolutely.
So he's right. I stand corrected. Thank you.
Steve-O baby. Neil, as of right now, you have to face reality. If the Steelers beat the Lions, the Bears are automatically in the playoffs. Yes, Steve-O baby. And you have to face the reality, and your guys like Maz, the Bears family, have to face the reality. If the Lions, as a 7-point favorite, win today, and the Bears don't win another game, the Bears aren't in the playoffs. Like, that's how fine the line is, and shit changes quick around here. We're live downtown here at Second Best. Pull up. You're coming down to the game today. Roll on in here. Great spot, great food, great drinks. Staff is awesome. All good people around here. We got the Sun Cruisers going, Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. On your way in, you can hit your Mad Packs. Shout out to my guy, Colton, by the way. You notice a theme with all the Ben Johnson Law, the advertisers here. Like, I come to Second Best, like, as a civilian when I'm going to the Pistons game or Wings game
True
or whatever.
Story.
I come up in here, get the chicken sandwich, get the wings. My son's a big fan of the patty melt, all of it. Red Wings fans starting to make their way in. Oh, by the way, yeah, if you're coming downtown, you're going to the Wings game, roll on in here to Second Best as well. All right, Woodward Sports Super Chats to get caught up with. DNC ENT, the Super Duper Chat. Borderline great sports betting month, hitting a plus 4,000 3 times a week, it seems. Shout out Cage triple-double last night.
Dude.
Now go out here and just put us out of our misery again, AA Ron.
Props. That's a heater. Good for him.
It is. Double G21 Super Duper Chat. What up, Doe? Here's to a Lions victory and hopefully sending Rodgers to a retirement darkness retreat. Yep. I would also like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Double G21, you're one of the pillars of Woodward Sports.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, big bro. Appreciate you. No doubt. Dante 151, you guys talk about how some people are stupid in the morning, saying that Dante Moore would be better than Jared Goff. I mean, what are we doing? Dante, I don't want to be disingenuous to you because I pride myself on being mentally strong, but the Jared Goff thing cracks me sometimes, and certainly the Dante Moore thing. That's absurd. Did somebody in the morning say that? No, nobody said that in the morning show, right?
No.
Nobody said that.
Nobody in the morning show
Who
said that. Nobody.
Did we say that? Is he
Of
insinuating
course
we
not.
did?
Of course not.
I don't remember saying anything
He
like
probably
that.
saw it somewhere in somebody's chat. One
okay.
of these show chats.
Yeah.
But
No,
maybe
Dante.
on First to the Whistle. Who knows?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Like, I know they say don't say stupid, but when people do stupid
No,
shit, I'll call it stupid.
Yeah, dumb is very, very alive today.
Woodward Sports chat poll. Is Maz a Bears fan guilty as charged? 62% say guilty. 38% say no, Maz is an NFL whore. That's fair.
There's some legit. No, but you know what? He's such a front runner. Like you saw him with his Bears shirt yesterday.
Yeah. He has a soft spot for the Bears. He likes everybody, but he has a soft spot for Chicago.
Yes.
I can't believe it. You guys saw that picture, right? Of Maz in the Bears shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
confirmed.
he had to send us pictures of, hey, guys, I was shopping. Look what I found. And there's a bunch of Bears gear at his mire.
Yeah.
So he has to send a picture to show us? My Bears.
20 kicks. It's all people don't want to talk Steelers-Lions. They don't, Sean. They want to talk scenarios, and they want to talk about the road. 20 kicks. Love the Lions, but the Lions need to win out to get in no other way. Even then, Detroit has critical failures at quarterback and the secondary. Going to the playoffs is great, but no deep run, folks.
Hey, Neil, I'm sorry, and I know I ticked people off for the Cowboy game. It didn't manifest itself in the Cowboy game, and I ticked people off last week for the Rams game because what I thought would happen in the Cowboys game actually happened in the Rams game. I'm at that point right now, and you guys can yell at me. The same point I was at a year ago, all right? You cannot overcome what they're missing in the defensive backfield. And you and I talked about this last week. The cavalry is not coming.
No.
There is no help on the way.
If anything, it's getting worse. Dudes are getting signed off your practice squad by
what
the
do you,
Titans.
like, there's no help on the way. There isn't, don't worry. Here comes, I'm going to use a Maz word, KG. Here comes your gallant savior on a gallant steed to save the day.
Steed.
It's, no, not this. This is what we are right now. And, gosh damn it, I'd love if they could prove me wrong, but I don't think that you can win with what they have at their disposal right now. Sorry, I don't.
I'm salty. We haven't won 3 games in a row in 3 months. Saying we have faith is for crackheads. Well, they also haven't lost back-to-back games in
That's
3
been
years.
3 years, yeah. October 23rd and October 30th, 2022.
Yeah.
That's what people. You guys, we can go 2-1 and make the playoffs. By the way, like you guys, people know that, right?
No, they don't.
Okay, cool.
Or they don't want to.
I just wanted to let people know.
Yeah.
You have to beat the Bears. That's non-negotiable. But yeah, you can go. Do you want to go that route? No, because then you need a lot of help to do that. But that's where we're at right now.
That is true. Woodward Sports chat thread. Where was it? Virgili Man says the Broncos will be 15-2. You mean to tell me with the wagon that is the Jacksonville Jaguars coming into town and Trevor Lawrence?
What world are we in?
Do you just expect the Broncos to win that game?
What world are we in? Like, I'm not being funny.
Things have changed.
Like no, really. We were talking about, okay, the top 3 seeds in the AFC right now are the Denver Broncos, the New England Patriots, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. Neil, I brought this up on the mornings, okay? I want you to think about this. Mm-hmm. Caesars. Let's say I put a prop bet out there the first week of the NFL season, and this is a to not make the playoffs bet.
Yes.
Okay? And I took the Kansas City Chiefs. I took the Baltimore Ravens. I took the Washington Commanders. And I took the Detroit Lions, all to not make the playoffs. I'd retire.
You'd be a millionaire.
Really, I'd retire on that shit. Now, the Lions and the Ravens can still punch the ticket. But, I mean, this has been a weird year. And to his point, I want you to think about this. The Denver Broncos right now are 12-2. Here is their remaining schedule.
The mighty Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jaguars. At the Chiefs, which doesn't mean anything, and the Chargers at the Broncos. They could go 15-2. Okay. That sounds good. That's fair. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Just like everybody suspected.
Gosh,
Just like
damn.
everybody suspected. All right, Sean, let's try it. All right? Let's try it. The game. Lions-Steelers. Here's my 30,000 foot. Once that line crossed that 7 bridge, and now it's up to 7.5 as I check Caesar Sportsbook, 7.5.
Damn it, 7.5.
I'm out betting it. I can't in good conscience tell the people, hey, lay 7 in a hook.
I told you.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Can't do it.
However, Sean, I will say this. Of all the matchups for the Lions, I like this one the best. Offensively, what the Steelers do, given what our weaknesses are, I think it's the easiest break you're going to get, just the design of the Steelers' passing game. Aaron Rodgers is 48 years old, all right? 58 years old. Can we all agree that he's not pushing that thing down the field? Can we all agree on that?
I don't see
He might try today.
But
if
he
there was
hasn't
ever
to
a
this
time,
point.
KG?
No, he hasn't.
KG,
Right.
if there was ever a time,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay.
His ego won't allow him to come here and just dink and dunk.
Okay, fair. But you're hoping it. I'm going off the data.
Yeah.
But Hope has a thing. You guys know, I will allow Hope to enter the chat.
You will.
I will allow Trends to enter the chat.
Right. You're not a monster.
No, I'll allow Game Flow to enter the chat.
He might-
100%.
Sometimes he is, but not
Yeah.
just a little bit. Don't look at us.
Can I read his? You and I.
Hold on.
This is your friend.
Finish this. I'm going to emphasize your point. I like it.
My favorite thing in the world, working with my good pal Sean Baligian, is we have that moment where everybody stops talking, where Sean has something that he's going to say, but he waits, and we all kind of look at each other.
Yeah.
And then he talks
does.
while he exhales. He goes, Can I say something?
Yeah.
Right? You know,
He does do that.
but KG, I need that.
No, I feel you.
Because I know what's about to happen is going to be incredible.
No, of course.
Not always.
I know that I do. But wrapping up, though, I'll land the plane before
All right, go
Sean
ahead.
Baligian exhales while he's talking. That's a gift. Sean, I just think it matches up well for the Steelers. Won't overly run it. You know what I'm saying? They won't gash you for 190 rushing yards or anything like that. I just think that given the circumstances, for all the people that are killing Goff for being outside, even though today's game is indoors or whatever,
Right.
on the fast track, in the line, you know, with everything set up for the Lions, as opposed to if it were in Pittsburgh, where everything is set up for the Pittsburgh. I think the Steelers are one of the more home-dependent teams in the NFL, especially if they're on Monday Night Football. But, Sean, that's just my take on it. If it gets into a track meet, which is what the Lions probably want, I don't think that the Steelers have the tools.
I couldn't agree with you more. I didn't like their chances against Dallas. I didn't like their chances against the Rams. They won that. The Steelers don't want that. So I have a friend. I'm not going to say his name. Let's just say, for the sake of an argument, his name is Seal. And Seal said to me about an hour ago, do I dare start Aaron Rodgers against the Detroit Lions?
So I can do this? Sean, I have a fantasy question for you.
Well, his name's Seal.
Yes. Neil in Dub Township in the chat says this. Sean, no one cares about fantasy. I understand that. But I think it's germane to the conversation
100%.
today with
Yep.
what's going on here.
Yep.
I have a very good team. I have pieced it together with C.J. Stroud and Justin Herbert, okay? Because I don't take quarterbacks until there's one left. It's just the way that I work.
Okay.
So with that being said, Sean, Aaron Rodgers is there. Do I take out Stroud and Herbert and put in Aaron Rodgers in the fantasy semifinals? And spoiler alert, I have pulled the trigger on that, and I am doing it. Is your thoughts on
And
that move?
I told you, you know what his stat line will be today. It will be around 225, 230 yards and 2 touchdowns. If you
But that's
don't
not
think,
what KG's saying.
If you don't think, listen, if you don't think that your other options will do better than that, I think, as sure as I'm sitting here, 225, 232 touchdowns. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to bore you all with his game by game. His biggest output this year, by far, I might add, was 284 yards against the Ravens a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
And we know how bad the Ravens are, okay, defensively this year. This is not your father or even your older brother's Ravens
Did you
team.
mean to say Lions or Ravens?
So, with that being said,
Got him.
okay, 244, 203, 139, 200, 235, 249, 219, 203, 161, 116, 117, 224. That's what he is this year. That's what he is. And I don't expect the Steelers to come in here and say, we know what they have in their defensive backfield. Let's just air it out. That's not a strength of theirs. That's not Mike Tomlin's DNA with this particular group. So, Neil, with that being said, listen, this is the type of game. I couldn't agree with you more. We talked about it on the morning show. I hate the 7. I wouldn't touch it.
7.5 now.
I wouldn't touch it. Sorry,
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch it.
But if I did have to bet it, Sean, if you said, hey, you have to bet this
I
game.
take the Lions.
So, thank you. We're in this.
I take the
We're in
Lions.
this.
I don't like it. I don't like it. 225 and 2 touchdowns. That's what he's going to get today. Like, set your watch to it. That's what he is now at 58 years old.
And here's kind of my situation, right?
gosh.
Like with CJ Stroud.
Good Lord.
With
All right.
with CJ Stroud playing the Raiders. That's about what his stat line's going to be, right? Because they're going to win that game 30-0.
Yeah,
right.
that defense first.
So I'm taking a ceiling. KG said it himself. There's a world where Rodgers throws for 3 bills today, right?
Absolutely.
When was Rodgers' highest output against whom?
The Ravens, a couple weeks ago. 284.
Ravens defense, Lions defense.
What they are right now.
Ravens
Some parallels.
You see where I'm going? You see how I came to that conclusion?
I would do that, and I would feel safe doing it. I just don't expect that bombastic. I just don't. I don't think that's his game anymore, man. I really don't. That doesn't mean that he can't pick apart and he can't get his 225 and he can't get a couple touchdowns. I could be wrong, but I think that's what they are right now. This isn't the type of team. I think a lot of the teams that are making the playoffs are teams that I would have more fear in that track meet thing. We're not going to win a track meet with the Rams. We saw it last week. We aren't. You guys, you can lie to yourselves. We aren't going to win that track meet. I think there are teams. I don't look at the Steelers as one of those teams. This isn't a shock and awe. This is a Mike Tomlin special, this Steeler team. It really is. And all the respect to Coach Tomlin, I mean that. Like, to constantly be in this position is insane. And here they are again.
It is. And Sean, I talked about this all year where this was a free spin for me as a noted Aaron Rodgers hater. He had one of the more immaculate runs at the quarterback spot in the history of this game.
He really did.
That ended in nothing.
Yep.
Except home playoff losses. Don't forget that. You got to tell the whole story.
Just the one year and the year you didn't expect it. Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is weird like that. It is weird like that. But I think his generational run around the COVID time that ended in heartbreak every single time.
That year was insane.
Yeah. That's why for me with this Steelers team, I was in a unique – because I like Mike Tomlin a lot. If you go 20 years in this league and never have a losing season, they should stop the game and put you in the Hall of Fame. They should, for real. 100% they should. I have a ton of respect for Mike Tomlin. KG looks tough as hell when he wears those sunglasses.
Yeah.
That beard too, man. Like,
yeah, that's
when
my
he
guy.
juts out the jaw, dude, it just works.
Oh, that's my guy.
100%.
There's something
man.
with Cower and those Steelers guys jutting out the jaw.
Yeah, and it was a free roll for me as a Tomlin fan because if the Steelers win, it's Tomlin,
Yep.
and if they lose, it's Aaron Rodgers because they never
good.
lost
That's
before.
our philosophy.
That's a
They
win-win.
never lost before,
Absolutely.
but lo and behold, here they are.
The powers of Tomlin were greater.
They were. Like, they just were. But, Sean, I just go back to it, man. Like, what's dynamic about the Stillers, as you like to say? What's dynamic about the Stillers? Like,
Nothing.
Does Jalen Warren terrify you? Are you adjusting a game plan for Jalen Warren? And look, like, DK Metcalf's been good. He's going to struggle to get to 1,000 yards in a 17-game season. He ain't DK Metcalf of before. He's just not. So, like, again, Sean, on the fast track, this is what I always talk about, guys. Matchup-dependent game flow. Location of the game. Indoors. I think Goff will spin it today.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I think he's going to spin it
He's going to
today.
have to, yeah.
Well, he has.
Yeah, the
All
last
year, if you want a micro and, like, pick out a segment like the second half of the Eagles game, but, again, show me any quarterback.
Yeah.
I saw Josh Allen do the same type of shit in games. Like,
No,
Sean,
Goff's been good this year.
he's been very good.
Yep, 300 yards the last 2 weeks.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Like, he's been very good. And he's in – okay, for all the – look, meet me halfway across the sky. The Goff haters that are mad that he wears gloves and the Goff lovers like stick. Can we meet in the middle and say when they play at Ford Field, they're going to get in the 30s? Is that fair to say?
I like their chances.
The math,
I like the
math
chances.
says
I
it.
like their
like
chances.
let's work backwards. The Lions are getting in the 30s today. How do I say that? Because they always get in the 30s when they play at home. So by that rationale,
Most of the time,
if
yes.
you're the Steelers and Jalen Warren is not feared, what's Aaron Rodgers going to have to do if they're going to win? I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm saying we don't have evidence that he can this year, but I think he's got it in the tool bag.
And I think they're different because they don't attack you downfield as much, right? They get the tight end involved. They get Gainwell out of the backfield involved. They don't have those guys that are going to, quote, unquote, stretch the field other than Metcalf. Like, I mean, let's be honest. That's the way it is. I think if you looked up the numbers, that would suggest it as well, because that's what jumped out to me, Neil, when I was looking at this stuff, okay? This isn't, oh, my goodness, what are we going to do? There's this option, there's that. There's Pat, there's Gainwell, and there's Metcalf. Like, that's it. And two of those guys are dump-off options, right? Darren McCarty in the house before he heads over to the wing. Great game yesterday. That was that great game against the Caps, by the way. There he is.
D-Mac, what's good, brother? What's good?
Here, Mac, take my headset.
Yeah, get D-Mac up in here. Absolutely. We'll get D-Mac here on the show, who is working his way over to the Wings game today, so you can catch D-Mac over there at LCA. D-Mac, what's good, brother?
It's all good, boys. What a great morning. A little chilly, but it's a nice walk in the city.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just like the life out here, dude. I really do. I like the life out here.
Well, you're a downtown resident now.
Well, absolutely. You take one out of Neil's book and say, yes, I still drove over to this area. Even though,
well, let's not get crazy.
To see the city light up, right? I like everything as long as it's easy.
Yeah.
But to see the city light up, and now today, right? Like, these are my favorite days in the city when it's double game.
Yep.
Like,
yes.
The best part is, what do we like? The afternoon Tigers game and the Wings playoff game, night game, or whatever. But
Rack's in the house too, my God.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Is that my coat? Yeah. Test drive it. Another one. There you go. So, hey, welcome, Rake. Just 40th birthday on Friday. So
happy birthday, bro.
You. Yeah,
absolutely. So we're going over to the game, but just to have the options. But to see the city light up, you can see all the tailgating and all the Lions people and all the Red Wings people like starting to hover over there.
People are starting to roll in. Yeah.
And I think that's what I was thinking on the way down here. Right? Is this sort of like? We watched, obviously, I'm sure you guys talked about last night's game, and I can just feel, I know, dude. Out of anybody, the worst is Sean, because we know how much.
I hate the Bears.
And I didn't, wow. I mean, I'm not a Caleb Williams fan, but, they're getting it done. But there's something in the air. My point being, it's
unprecedented, by the way, D-Mac. They have set a record for wins in the last 2 minutes when they were losing in the last 2 minutes. They set an NFL record since 1970.
So they're,
it's charm.
On one. It is charm.
Yeah.
Back to my point, I think that at least with, and we can all say we're disappointed in the way the Lions are, even though they can win out and stuff like this, but the why and through the injuries and stuff. But look at the sports in the city now, right? Where you got people going, well, we can go to the Wings game. They're doing something. Look at what the Pistons are doing, continuing to dominate and stuff like this. And even as much as we pull our hair out with the Tigers, they're competitive, right? So I think that maybe it's cushioned the blow to, this Lions season for all our disappointment.
It's distracted us, I think.
Is that what
that's
it
a better
is?
way to put it.
Okay, because also thinking, this could be one of the biggest, heartbreaks of the season, but they sort of let us down easier.
Yeah, but it can't end like this, D-Mac.
No, I think that.
Great. There's the hockey guy, D-Mac. Always gets me to think one time a show.
Yeah, I think that, right, it could be set up for such a great, last few chapters of the book for the season.
Oh, it would be phenomenal.
Well, it starts today. So we'll find everything out we need to see today because it doesn't get any easier.
If Aaron Rodgers does what he really hasn't done this year, and that's go out and look like Aaron Rodgers from 5 years ago.
And spin it, yeah.
Because his numbers, his biggest game is 289 against the Ravens, and there's nothing even close to that. If Aaron Rodgers goes up to max point and lights us up, Neil, we're fucked. If that old man goes out and does that today, and we even find a way to win, I think we all have to sit back and go, oh, good Lord. So I agree with Mac. I think we're going to find out some answers today.
Anybody else not worried? I'm not worried about him, right? Because what's he going to spin it? He's going to spin it short. They're going to try to get Metcalf to outman one of our 5 foot.
I think deep down, Sean.
Gainwell, tight end. That's it.
So
all right, KG.
It's a running back.
Yep.
To me, can we stop the run? Because that's the biggest thing
and
I
think that's
seen.
a non-negotiable. We've just been talking about that. I think that's the non-negotiable. They will stop the run against this team. They will. This isn't Bam Foster.
But Neil,
and the boys, all right?
So what we've seen the last few weeks on our defense that we brought, to the forefront this week, they'll clean that up.
I think so.
Okay.
And I don't know how much they'll clean it up. It's not what they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was a misnomer.
So that's what I'm thinking. But No, D-Mac, backing up to your point, I was telling this Sean pregame show. Shout out to Oakland, by the way. Put on very well yesterday against Michigan State. There are a couple referees that are terrorists. But anyway, we're moving on. Anyway.
100%, man. I mean, Campy had his nice shirt on, and he was acting, and when the coaches, two of the greatest coaches in college basketball, are sort of tongue-in-cheek joking after the game about, like, hey, Tom, you didn't even get upset today. You okay?
Right.
I think
but going back to it, like yesterday, you had Michigan State, Oakland at noon. There was almost 17,000 people at that game. By the way, it was popping in there. They were a little late getting there, but they got there, and it was popping in that place. And then you transitioned into the Pistons game, who just dump truck Charlotte, which is what you should do against bad teams. They did that. Into today, your guys are headed over. Rack, you are going over to the Wings game. They're playing the Capitals, who beat the Capitals yesterday very easily.
In Washington. Very
easily, by the way. And then you culminate it with the Lions. Like, D-Mac, you were here in this town. You've seen it. You've seen it happen. You got to this town when everyone was like, man, this place, we got to do some work around here.
Yeah.
And now you live down here.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, there are all these benchmarks along the way. Now you chose to move down here recently.
Right.
And it is. This is the city that I always hope for. It is. Like, we're here. Like, people live here. DMAC lives around the corner. The stadiums are all here.
People walking through the city from every end. North, south, east, west.
Yeah,
whatever.
100%. So I am happy
awesome.
in that respect. Now, throw all that out the window if the Lions lose today. It all sucks. All right.
Oh, well, that's
but back in the day, like in his heyday, you know what we did when we went to games?
Drove.
We would maybe go to Lafayette,
or Tom's,
maybe, and then we were the hell out of here.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were. People hang out all day. It's great. People hang out all day. People walking around this morning wearing their wing gear that are probably going to hang out here after the game. Maybe not even go to the Lions game, but hang out here. That's what we all lived for, man. You know, that buzz and life and people walking around. So that's a positive, man. That's what I look at. And now you got to go win the goddamn game.
You know what you just got me thinking, right? Because there will be a parade of some sort in the next 5 years.
It's coming.
Of some sort.
Of some sort, right.
We had, 1.2, 1.4 million people in a city for parades when there was no city. So imagine it now.
Oh, I can't.
How many people are you going to bring into town to celebrate all that stuff?
Because there's a
Come on, Lions. Big game today.
Absolutely. Because there's 250,000 people just
now that
within
are
a mile
here.
of this place.
Right?
Yep.
Everybody came down for the parade,
Roots.
whatever. Now everybody's sort of here coming in. You're going to have we've always said that, like, if the Lions ever won, the Super Bowl parade would be like 5 million people.
A billion people.
Yeah, you're right.
Absolutely. No, but D-Mac, what do you got going on? You working the game? You just hanging out social? What are you doing?
So anybody who saw the ABC vintage is on display.
Yes.
So all the old school vintage ones. So gonna go over there and just kiss babies and shake hands. I'll be dialed in. I'll be watching the game. I got a good spot where I can watch the hockey game live, but also the football game live. That's very important.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
the mayor
locked in.
The mayor of Hockey Town will be down there. So if you're going down to the Wings
come say
game,
hello.
Yeah, pull up at second best. We got a Bob Probert jersey that walked in the door.
One.
Respect to that over
Hell
there.
yeah.
That is big time. That's a great play, by the way. I love that.
Old school one.
Yeah, that is an old school one too. It's got the old school font on the back. The old Sean, look at that NHL logo on the back of it.
I know.
Look at that NHL logo with the puck, with the.
Do you remember? Like I used to love the 75 too. Like for the 75th anniversary, remember they had that cheesy 1991 75 on the jersey, and gosh, it's so long ago now. It's insane.
Double G21. Shout out to the guy behind you with the Probert jersey. Yes, he's done it.
A lot of
no
great
doubt.
swag. This guy's got a good zip up right here.
Yep. Rock
solid. A lot
solid.
of great swag in the build. A lot of red and white in here.
I'll say this too about
Patrick Kane in the house.
Patrick Kane jersey in the house.
Kane jersey.
I'll say this too. Detroit fans have upped the swag game.
Oh yeah.
Pistons crowd comes strong, man.
That's
strong.
Well, they got a bling cam.
Yeah.
What's that tell you when they pull out the bling cam? The Pistons is where Everybody shows up.
Yeah, no doubt, man. But yeah, D-Mac, appreciate you pulling up,
no
man.
worries,
Good
boys.
to see you, brother.
Enjoy today, Mac.
Absolutely.
Go see D-Mac if you're going to the game today. Shout out Darren McCarty.
That
Appreciate you, brother.
ABC commercial's fantastic. It is. That's a funny commercial.
It is
My
one.
boy's in it, so that counts for something.
I was going to
but
say there were a lot of high quality.
I knew a couple guys in that
high
video.
quality
Yeah.
people in there. All right, getting back to the discussion here. Jump into the chat. Freddie Felt, D-Mac has
Enjoy,
me.
bud.
D-Mac has me ready to run through a brick wall, per usual. The Pepper Jack, Neil and Easy are the worst. You know what's funny about that statement, Pepper Jack? The ratings say that you're 1,000% wrong, Pepper Jack. You're telling me what you think. I'm telling you what we know. Is that fair?
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Are you reading numbers off of a screen?
I'm reading numbers off of a screen, man.
Why is he mad at Easy?
I don't.
Okay.
You understand why he's mad at me?
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I do, but
Yeah.
You're right.
But it-
I do, but I don't.
I do, but I. Well,
I don't, but I do.
okay, cool.
But I don't.
This chat, bro. All right, Sean, I'll give you this question
All
for
right.
Jilly Man. Question. Heard today that the Lions are the best over-the-middle passing team in the NFL. The question is, do you think it's because Goff isn't very good throwing the ball outside the numbers?
Jesus. I got nothing.
There are certain arguments that I just don't get anymore. That's like the other night, like I was literally dad in our chat group. You guys started Stafford and Goff again. And I, like, literally, it was 11 o'clock at night. I'm trying to watch this fantastic game. And KG, I had to tell KG because he's not in the chat. And I go, are we doing this again? Knock it the bleep off. And everybody laughed, and then it stopped. And I was like, all right, that word. If Jared Goff hasn't shown what he is yet to you,
Then you don't want to see it.
you don't want to see it. And that's okay.
That's a great way to put it.
That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
Now, Neil, here's the old line, okay? If you're one of those people out there that you think the Detroit Lions cannot win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff at the quarterback, I can't really argue with you. I can't. All right? Right now, you're right. You're right. And so, like, what do you want from me? I think they can. They haven't yet. So right now you have bragging rights. So what argument do you want to have after that? Like, where do you want to go after that? I don't think the Lions can win with Jared Goff at quarterback. Well, I disagree with you. Well, they haven't won yet with him. You're right.
I just don't get how you can.
Where do we go?
There are many quarterbacks in this league you can say that about. Do I think you can win a Super Bowl with Josh Allen? Yes. Has he?
No.
Lamar.
Pick your quarterback.
Ain't even got there.
How many do you want to go with, right? I don't know what to say.
Well, I just don't like the selectiveness of it. Oh, your narrative. Oh, so you want to bring up your narrative. Okay. Keep it 100 then, across the board. I can.
I like numbers. I think more often than not, numbers tell a pretty accurate story of where a guy is. And I would compare Jared Goff's numbers with almost every quarterback in this National Football League.
Well, they are the best over the last 3 years.
And feel really good about it. And more specifically, even this year, Neil, I'd feel really good about it.
All right, you know what? Then Sean, fuck it. Then let's go in. I had a scenario for you. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, can we do this game real quick then? Since everybody wants to do it, that's what you guys want. This. You say you don't, but you do want it.
Here it is.
Can you win a Super Bowl with Drake May?
Yet to be seen.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're going to be a playoff
Yes,
team.
you can.
Yeah.
No, you can't. Yes, you can. Can you win a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers?
You have. Only one, though.
As he sits right now, can you win a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers?
No.
Hell no.
Because Pittsburgh's leading their division.
Not
No.
even effing close,
No.
Neil.
Notice
No.
a theme. Okay, Buffalo will probably make the playoffs. Can you win a Super Bowl with Josh Allen?
Yes.
Not
I
to
think
this
so.
point. Yeah,
I think so.
I think so.
I think so.
But have they
Have
done
you?
it? No.
Okay. Trevor Lawrence. Can you win a Super Bowl with Trevor Lawrence?
I know you're going to say no. I mean,
Well, what are you going to say, KG?
I'm going to say it hasn't happened. So,
Sean? Okay. Why not, Sean?
He's Trevor Lawrence.
I mean,
Which I know, you know what I'm
can
becoming?
you really say
No,
that
listen,
this year?
Do you know what I'm doing right now? I'm becoming what I detest.
Yep, pretty much.
I am. I'm becoming
We gotta
because you
keep
know
it
what
100.
somebody could say. You know what somebody could say. So, and this is I'm going to keep it 100. You know what somebody could say? He's Jared Goff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I disagree with it, but somebody could say that.
At least he's played in one, though. You can't say that about
Can't
Goff.
say that about him.
We are in Week 15 in the NFL season. I'm just going down the list of teams that are winning their division.
All right.
Can you win a Super Bowl with Bo Nix?
I like Bo Nix.
Can you win a Super Bowl with Bo Nix?
I'm not going to go there.
No. Patrick Nix, maybe. Remember Patrick?
Yes, I do.
Glad that's two of us.
Philadelphia Eagles. Can you win a Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts?
Yes.
We've
You
seen
have.
it.
Yes.
You can get to multiples, too.
Yes.
Can you win a Super Bowl with Caleb Williams?
You're asking the wrong guy. That's it. I'm taking myself. I hate that movie.
KG?
No. Not to this point.
Can you win a Super Bowl? Now, this one, they're tied, so I don't
Here
know.
it comes.
What? Can you win a Super Bowl with Bryce Young?
No.
Can you win a Super Bowl with Baker Mayfield?
No.
Go on.
Last but not least,
All right.
can you win a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold?
Hell no.
Because contrary to popular belief, the Seahawks are winning that division.
They are.
The Rams are not. The Rams will be a six seed on Monday night
They
at
are
about
dangerous.
11:30.
Do you know where I
Six
thought
seed,
you were
though.
going? Can you win a Super Bowl with Jordan Love?
No.
5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions in his playoff career. And that's with getting the free square playing Dallas
We're
in the
never-
high-definition era.
Neil, there are like
Unless you're Matt Stafford,
there
then
are
it's not a free square.
unarguable arguments that always come up, and that's one of them. I can't tell you you're wrong if you're that guy. I can't. You can't win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff. How am I going to tell you that you're wrong? Honestly, I can't. So I don't, right? And it's like the dumb Stafford Goff thing. They're both really good, and I don't want a do-over. The end. And if we're being honest, yes, it's a rare win-win situation, but the tiebreaker is they won a Super Bowl. So it's advantage Rams. Like, that's the only answer. That's it. There's no other answer.
But they're
to
currently
that.
not winning their division. They are behind Sam Darnold
Yes.
and the Seahawks.
Yes. But as I sit here today, the Rams won a Super Bowl from that deal, advantage Rams. However, I don't want a do-over. I really like what the Lions got out of it. The end. And yet the argument keeps happening.
Yes.
And
The people want it,
The
Sean.
answer doesn't change until the Lions win a Super Bowl. I'm sorry. That's what changes it. Oh, I fucking hate the Bears.
My
The Bears did all this to me.
Freddie felt in the super chat, give blood, fight Proby, or DMAC, as a matter of fact. Angel of Girth, DMAC makes me moist. Is DMAC still here? He would probably
okay.
he would probably
No,
like to-
D-Mac right there.
All right.
Shout out back, man.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, here we go. Broder is offering some clarity on the Dante Moore thing. Young Jeffrey, a.k.a. Jeffe, that's what I call him,
Oh, not Jeff.
said Dante Moore would be an upgrade to Jared Goff if he declared for the draft this season with a straight face.
All right, can I shoot him some bail? One, he is an intern. He knows no better. Two.
No.
Two,
I'm
trying. Let me bail
Hey,
Let me
this
stall
is-
him out.
This is the jungle.
It is.
We are Lions.
you can't
I
go-
look for that kind of weakness.
You can't go on there saying shit like that. Hefe, come on, dog. Secondly, he is a noted crash out. So I would just listen. He is a
said
noted
that.
crash out. So just stall him out. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, we're not under gas attack in here.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. Come on, Hefe.
He
Dude.
said that?
El Jeffe,
Dude,
you don't let him work on this show again.
Yeah.
See, I was going to KG, like
Yeah,
the
come
fact
on,
that
what are we
Dante
doing?
brought that up, I was like, we wouldn't allow that shit, right?
No, we
wouldn't allow
wouldn't.
that shit.
Not at all. Not at all. Hefe's young, man. He's a young man, only 25 years old, I believe. So.
Were we in that day? Do you remember
No,
that?
I think he's talking about this morning. I think on
Oh,
first to the
this
whistle,
morning. Okay.
Jeff was the
Okay.
TD, and he may have said some shit he shouldn't have said. So
Southwest.
Oh,
It's
two.
the effing defense is the problem, you dicks. We're first in offense again, you dick. I like that. That's pretty funny. KG, you need one, bro? You need one,
Oh,
right?
no, come on, dog.
Oh, all right.
Come on, big
I
dog.
was-
Don't play me like that.
Hey,
Shout out
I was
Sun
gonna-
Cruiser,
I
baby.
was going to be like Aaron Rodgers and flip one 5 yards to you.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Let me know when you're out. big
I got
bro.
you. I got you.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Mark's Michigan Adventures. I'm down from Traverse City. I got some weed from Loom. I got
Hey.
my car washed at Jack's.
Hey.
And I'm heading to the game to watch the Lions rip Rodgers' heads off.
Shout out.
FTP.
All the time. I love it.
Yes. Denver Blair, Goff is effing durable. 100% he is. Jose Zamora. I'll say this, not a Goff problem. It's a Holmes problem. The neglect is edge rushers. We just want to play the hits, don't we, Sean? We just want to play the hits. All right, going back to the Goff thing. I do want to take a spin around the NFL. Now, Sean, let me pull this up here real quick because I like to do this too. It's a great bit on the show. The broke-ass game of the day.
Oh, yeah. Got to get that in.
That's a great one. Let me take the spin real quick. I mean, it's low-hanging fruit today. Can I take you to New Orleans,
Oh, no.
where the New Orleans Saints are hosting the Jets?
The Bayou.
The Saints are hosting the Jets.
Oh, that's an easy. It almost doesn't count.
Yeah, it
right?
doesn't count. $11 will get you in.
Wow.
$11 to
Wow.
an NFL game.
Jesus Christ.
$11.
That's a 1 o'clock game.
Correct. The Saints, a 6.5 point
So
favorite.
let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Damn, Jets.
You're sitting at home right now. Let's say you're even in Baton Rouge. You're not far away.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
You're not doing anything. You're kind of sitting on the couch and everything, right? And like your boy goes, "Hey, Dad, do you want to go to the game today? Would you do it?"
Auto yes if he asks.
I would too.
Auto yes.
Wouldn't even.
When
wouldn't
it's
even think
$11, hey bud,
Hey, bud.
should we go to the Saints game
That's
today?
where I'll go. No, I wouldn't do that.
No?
If he asked me, 100%, I'm in. 100%.
All right.
Dad,
I would.
Dad, let's not sit at home. I know you got some gumbo because you know me. I'd be smoking alligator, and like Cajun Sean would be smoking alligator and gumbo and all that.
What if he said, "Hey Dad, can we go to the game?" You say, "Okay, Sorry, go ahead.
No, like that because like I'm at that point. I really do I like staying at home. But in a situation like that, my kid says to me, my daughter says to me, "Dad, we haven't been to a Saints game in forever. Do you want to go over?" In a heartbeat, I'd buy those tickets.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Larry Buss in the chat. Giants and my Vikings broke ass game. Neil. Well, let me just take a look here. Giants Vikings. No, still somewhat $42. So if we work in reverse order, okay, let me play that game that you just brought up, Sean. I play the part of Sean Baligian's son. Sean, we live in Phoenix. Glendale.
All right.
Hey, Dad, can we go to the Cardinals-Falcons game today? Tickets are $14.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah. Because then I could do son, remember when Kirk Cousins was at Michigan State game? I could have some fun with that with the Spartan shit.
Okay, Sean, we live in Dallas. Hey, Dad, can we go to the Chargers-Cowboys game? Tickets are $25.
I hate to say it. I would. Wouldn't you? Chargers, Cowboys?
100%, yeah.
I would.
And, because it's like the Cowboys thing.
Yeah.
And your son, you take him to a Cowboys
Yeah.
game. I might actually bring that up to him just to say we went to the game.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, we're in South Florida.
All right.
Bengals-Dolphins. Hey, Dad, can we go to the Bengals-Dolphins game? Tickets are $26. No, let's go to the beach, son. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. 81 degrees, by the way, down there in Miami. Okay, the reason I get to that is to get to this. And it's germane to the conversation we've had about Goff. And the Stafford thing, backing up into last week. The Pepper Jack, that's the worst segment. Oh, Pepper Jack, we'll run programming by you. Because, again, Pepper Jack, the ratings say it works. thank you for your interest.
Pepper
Could
jack.
you imagine being a guy like you've wasted like how 10, 15 minutes, like continuing to watch a show while taking shots at somebody?
Crazy, right?
I think he's winning. I got to be honest with you. Like if you disappeared, I'd go, you know what? I might have to give Pepper Jack the W.
Yeah.
Pepper Jack, I didn't think you had it in you, but But you've hung around and took multiple shots at the guy, and that kind of suggests that Neil's winning, isn't it?
Yeah,
A little bit.
I would say so.
I like Pepper Jack, my guy. I'm just trying to shoot straight with you. Like that kind of suggests that Neil's winning, right? Shh. All right.
Beaver Nugs, $11 to get in and $60 for parking. Both things can be true, no doubt. Okay, here's the deal. Here's what I was driving at. I think it was Adam Schefter. It was either Adam Schefter or Spot Track. Those are my two like go-to NFL sources. I don't know if you guys caught this, but it was reported that the Miami Dolphins in the Burrow went in 2020 draft. Whenever Burrow went, in
Yeah,
the
they
draft,
offered 4 picks.
They offered.
Chase was 21.
Yep. They offered 4 first-round picks
Sheesh.
for the Dolphins did to try to draft Joe Burrow. Would you have made that trade? And this backs up to the discussion where the Goff-Stafford thing, would you rather have Matt Stafford today or would you rather have Goff, Laporta, Gibbs, Jamison Williams? It's a no-brainer, right?
That's no-brainer.
No-brainer.
Anybody who says otherwise is lying.
Yep. Okay. For the ones that say, no, I'd rather have a Super Bowl, that doesn't qualify in the discussion.
Right.
That doesn't qualify. So if you were the Bengals going back to 2020, and Sean, I'll even give you knowing them what you know now, would you have done that trade?
So I know what Joe Burrow might have turned out to be.
You know you went to a Super Bowl, then you
I
didn't
know
win.
the Cincinnati Bengals put no concern into taking care of his health and well-being.
Correct.
Joik and I were bitching about it, the Jamar Chase deal, because if they were smart, you know what they would have done? They would have Penei Sewell, right? Yes, I would do it, Neil. Yes.
When did they draft Tua? Was that 2020 or 2019?
Was it 2020?
I can look it up.
Yeah.
I can look it up.
Sean's on the research department on that.
I'll look it up.
It's hard to say that you wouldn't do that, considering hindsight is always 2020 though.
No doubt. But even like knowing what it is now, and KG, I think that for me, if I'm the Bengals, I would have 8 first-round picks over a 4-year span. And look at these drafts from 2020 to today.
Right. But what you going to do with the picks is the real question. The Cincinnati Bengals are known to not be a good drafting team. So would those picks really do them any good? Probably not. But as far as the war chesting aspect that you're bringing up, it makes sense. I would definitely
2020 fifth overall.
2020. So
2020. So a year later, Joik and I were terrified that Cincinnati was going to take Penei Sewell, which any smart franchise would have done.
Right.
We have our franchise savior right there. Let's protect him with arguably the best lineman in the league. And again, I'm working under your premise of knowing what we know now. I wonder how easier Joe Burrow's life would have been if he had Tua as opposed to Jamar Chase. And I'm serious when I say that. And so the Bengals being the Bengals bungled. I mean, really, that's what I would have taken Penei Sewell in a heartbeat. They took Jamar Chase. The rest is history.
pretty much.
Yeah. So, I mean, unilaterally, in this room anyway, would have done it. 8 first-round picks is the way. And I have – here's my data that I cite. The Lions.
Yep.
Replenished their organization with the Stafford trade.
They did. Only 3 of those picks didn't work. Out of how many did they get?
And they got Pro Bowl, 4 Pro Bowl
4
dudes.
Pro Bowlers, yeah. So
The Houston Texans. They did the Deshaun Watson trade. That's what set them free. That's what got them. Like, I know, like, I don't have the whole what it all came to be.
Yeah.
And I know they made trades to get Will Anderson and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they replenished their organization through the Deshaun Watson trade.
Would one of those picks have been the 5th pick in the draft in that draft? Do you know?
Which one?
When you were talking about the deal and Miami offered 4 number 1s.
Yes.
Would one of them been to swap for number 1 for number 5? So
I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure.
So
I'm sure it would have been. I don't know.
I would have taken Justin Herbert. I would have taken Justin Herbert over Tua and had 3 extra first-round picks. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
You're a moron if you don't take that.
Yeah.
An absolute moron if you don't take that.
But they went to a Super Bowl and they have Joe Burrow.
And I would have taken Justin Herbert. And I would have taken Justin Herbert and had 3 extra picks? Fuck that.
Yeah.
No brainer.
And you probably could have got Sewell the next year, right?
Could you imagine?
Because the Bengals would have been bad.
Yeah, they would have.
We would have turned the Dolphins into a juggernaut when you
Right.
think about it, right? Look at us.
And
right now.
when did they get Tyreek Hill? That would have been kind of nasty. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this is the over, and the people aren't engaged with it right now, which surprises me because I thought they would be. But the moral of the story is this.
I like that.
That's the way you do it.
Yep.
The Texans, the Lions. That's the way you go from being shitty to being good. What are the Jets doing right now?
Stacking up picks, baby.
Brilliant. It's brilliant. Hey, and you know what? Like, seriously, if you remember the draft show last year, I liked what the Bears were doing. I did. Now, did I think it would come together this quickly? No, I didn't. But the Bears were finally taking that. Now, we're going to look ahead. We know where we need to start. We need to start in our trenches, and they did that. Boy, Neil, I keep looking at this. So the next year you would have had the 5th pick in the draft, and you legitimately could have gotten Penei Sewell to go along with what you already started to do with Miami. That is unbelievable, dude. That is unbelievable. No brainer you do that. Like the Stafford deal. And I'll say it again from the Rams thing, all right? Guys, they made a move to win a Super Bowl. They felt that they couldn't win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff. They made a move and won the Super Bowl. It's advantage Rams.
That's not in a vacuum. They made other moves, too.
100%. Yeah. But as you know, the most important person, non-negotiable, non-debatable, is your quarterback. They made a move with their quarterback because they felt they could not win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff. They won a Super Bowl. That is advantage Rams. With that being said, I don't want a do-over. All right, there's your chance. You get a chance to do a do-over.
We put it to the people.
I don't want a do-over.
They do.
Nope.
The people do.
Matt
Broder. Browns really had a smart draft, too. They got compensated to take Mason Graham. And that was my point.
Yeah.
Did we do the draft show together? I can't remember. I think we did.
I think we did one, and then Bischoff and I did one too. I think we.
Yeah,
so
I think we did. I think we did the draft together with the
buddies,
Mason Graham pick, and I said they're getting
buddies.
paid to take Mason Graham, who is probably the most NFL ready dude right now.
Yep.
So again, man, it is. All right, Sean, let's do this. Caesar Sportsbook, the pick of the day. Last week.
I don't even remember what I had.
I don't remember either. I know I offered 2 and we split.
We had been on a heater too.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember. Sorry.
Yeah. I offered 2 and we split. But Sean, as you take a look at the landscape, and it's a littered minefield out there. You know how this works around this time of year. You got teams that are eliminated. You got teams that are out.
I bet against Rivers. Remember, I said I don't give a crap. I'm laying 14.
Yes.
And Phillip Rivers did.
I told y'all.
Things.
I told you.
He did old man things.
No, yeah, you're right. He absolutely did.
Stop playing with that, man.
Let me see. Where was I took the Browns. I do remember that. I took the Browns, which in the end, obviously, did not work out. The other one. What was the other one? I took the Saints. And you laughed at me. Remember? Because I was like, when it's 10-7 at halftime.
Oh, yeah.
When it's 10-7 at halftime, and the score was 10-7 at halftime.
I do remember
and you guys are going to be like, what are you doing? Because I got killed for that pick.
Yeah, I remember
Oh, the Saints won outright. Yeah, weird how that goes down. But, Sean, again, as you peruse it, and this is brought to you by Caesar Sportsbook, your NFL pick of the day.
You know what? I'm going to take the Browns plus 10.5, and you can laugh at me. You can.
You get it, Sean.
Because the Browns were an absolute shit show last week.
But, Sean, they're at Buffalo.
It's in Cleveland, isn't it?
Or, I'm sorry, they're playing Buffalo in Cleveland.
I like 10.5. They were so bad last week. They're going to bounce back. The Bills are going to win that game. They're going to win that game. I just think 10.5 at home coming off an absolute shit show is too many, Neil. Did I just really take the Browns?
You
wow.
did. Sean?
Wow.
Am I Am I having an impact on you where sometimes you got to spray the deodorant on and you got to put the Axe body spray on? And after that, you got to Axe body spray
And I can do it a couple hours later, too. I can do it a
go
couple
back to
hours
it.
later.
There's nothing clean about it.
No.
You're not going to feel good about it. You'll never like it while you're watching it. You're better off to not watch it,
Yes.
to be honest with you. It doesn't make sense. Nobody enjoys it.
But here we are.
But here we are, man. That's the way it works. If you guys got a pick to drop it in the chat. Woodward Sports Super Chat. Jay Lutt, bet against the Lions, so Vegas helps us out. I mean, 7.5's a lot.
That's untouchable to me.
A lot.
I'm sorry.
Dylan, I see yours. Let me wrap up this, Dylan, and I'll get to yours because it's a Michigan question. And then KG's going to tell me, why do you bring this up?
You're right. In a Lion show, but go ahead. Get your shit off.
Okay. Mine is I'm taking the Broncos. I'm laying the 3 and a hook. And it's Trevor Lawrence in Denver.
Yeah.
You got to show me. I'm sorry.
I feel you.
I'm
not mad at it.
I'll pay to be proven wrong. There's no chance they win that game, right?
It's a chance.
I think there's a chance.
There's definitely a chance.
The Denver defense at Denver?
There's definitely a chance.
Well, all right. Look
Neil
here.
just don't want to accept it, bro.
Look here. I played the game with you guys, and it's been fun and everything like that.
I think
it's
there's
been
a
fun.
chance.
Real. KG,
We just
young,
being real.
young Justin. Okay, so am I.
Okay, all right.
In Denver, are they one of, if not the best defense in the league?
Pretty legit.
Do they get to the quarterback?
They do.
Pretty legit.
Show me, Trevor. Show us.
It's
Rick
not about
Ross.
the defense. It's about what
Show
Bo Nix and the boys going to do on the other side.
Show us.
Okay.
I think that this, you know what? You want it? I'll do it. I'll make it a get right.
Oh,
Denver Broncos
all right,
minus
big man.
3.5.
All right, big man.
And you know when I bust out the phone and the notes app, it's different.
That was a get right despite us, Sean. Just
It's
remember
different.
that.
I think
Just-
it was. You acted out of emotion there.
He did.
Neil, I'm not used to that.
It don't happen a lot.
Somebody
No,
that
no,
doesn't
no.
act out
It
of
don't
emotion.
happen a lot.
Sometimes I just needed to articulate the conviction.
That
No,
was-
he
that
feels
was
a little
emotion.
salty because Justin is going to win the bet. The Jaguars are not only on the graphic, they are
More on
one
that
of the
later,
league
by the
leaders.
way.
Yeah, I have your
Wow,
graphics.
that's right. I forgot about that.
They are one of the league
Yeah.
leaders.
So the get right was 69 and 36. The last one was the Browns, which we lost.
Yep.
We still have. Well, I did cash the. Or no, I did not cash it yet. Amon-Ra St. Brown over 1,050.5 yards. Let me just double check that real quick to make sure.
Now you're gonna.
I mean,
Congratulations on 70 and 36.
well, let me make sure because if the number's cleared already, receiving. I did clear. He's got 1,140 yards. So I couldn't believe that one. So those are closed. I do still have. So we are 69-36, and that is or 70 and 36.
That makes you
excuse
70
me.
and 36.
70 and 36.
Dude,
So
that's almost 67%. That's rock solid.
there's a lot of Mountain West,
yeah.
a lot of Hawaii in there. There is. Denver minus 3.5 versus Jacks is open.
See, you know why that scares me though, Neil? Like I
Tell me.
I expect Denver to win the game, okay? Doesn't this have 16-13?
Well, yeah, because it's a Trevor Lawrence game.
2017.
And all Trevor
That's
Lawrence
why-
games suck.
That's why I'm saying that 3 in the hook would scare me a little bit. Bo Nix is going to get the ball with 1:11 left and go on a 40-yard drive and kick a field goal to win the game 20-17, 19-17, some shit like that. And Jacksonville's going to cover.
I can
Because
see
that's
it.
because of what you just said. So now I'm pleading with you before the game starts. Do you really want to put the magic
He does.
that is the get right on that game?
He
Yes.
does.
Okay. All right.
I'm betting on
I say
I'm betting
take
on the
him.
Denver defense.
Okay. All right.
You
But
know
yet,
what?
but that's your window though. Like you asked us for a window. That's the window, a 17-14, 23-21, some shit like that, where the Jags lose, but golly gee, we covered that hook. That's what I worry about.
I want to parlay it.
And
now,
I worry
too.
for my friends.
I wanna
That's
parlay
smarter.
it.
That's smarter.
I want to parlay Denver with the Trevor Lawrence pick.
Oh my God! Stop the hate,
If
man.
you did
Stop
something
it.
like that, I would feel
D-Max
better.
pumping his fist in the
I
back.
would feel
Stop
better.
that.
Travis Etienne, fumble,
Yeah.
something. Do something.
Oh my God! Hey, while we're on this, can I offer y'all something?
Yes.
Patriots, 3 and a hook, plus money against the Ravens. No.
Are they 3 and a hook? I've seen.
Yes.
I've seen 3. It's 3 and a hook now.
Yeah. It's 3.5.
I can't. I can't, dude. This screams Baltimore. This game screams Baltimore. Why? Hey, here's one of the best teams.
Yeah.
Getting 3 and a hook.
I don't know.
You know you want
I
it.
might take it.
You know you want
I might
it.
take
In
it.
what
They might
world?
have me.
Hey, it's Drake May.
I'm buying the Patriot hype. I might take it. Shout
It's
out
Drake
Steve.
May.
Shout out Steve wherever he may be.
It's
I might
Drake
take it.
May.
I'd do that. I would.
There you go, Sean.
I'd do that.
There you go.
I'd do that.
This is a
So,
man
Sean,
that
I worry
doubted
about
the
my
Patriots.
friends.
May.
I would.
This is a man that doubted the Patriots, though. Sean is a known doubter.
Yeah, I am a doubter.
It's Drake May.
I
You can
worry
keep
about
doing-
At Baltimore, that terrible defense.
Neil. I
can
worry
keep
about
doing it.
Neil. I worry about yours. I do. It's that damn hook. If you parlayed it, I'd feel a lot better.
All right, I'm gonna construct the the number to see what it is. All right, I will, like, as we talk here.
All right.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Rando Smalls. Neil, my twin brother is here with me. Steelers fans. I told him 41-21 Lions. He says 21-17 Steelers.
He said, "Really? Huh?"
Okay.
I would love. You know what, Neil? I think the collective, we need a belt to ass game. We really do.
Yeah.
I don't expect this to be a belt to ass game, though.
No.
I'm sorry. I just don't.
We're not at that time of the season. Like,
No.
the Steelers lead the division,
No.
by the way.
No.
I would.
What
like,
has
look,
happened to that division?
I will say this. All the signs, like betting lines, all that stuff, all the signs point to belt to ass. It's not obvious.
I don't-
We're all sitting here saying no, but the line set, the 7.5 in the NFL is belt to ass.
I know it is.
Yeah, but when do you get those spreads to really work out? Is the
I
question.
just don't think the Steelers, like
don't-
we talked about earlier, I don't think the Steelers are that team that can expose our weakness. I don't. They're not a we're going to go downfield and make your life miserable. You're going to see the little dump off to both the tight ends. You're going to see the dump off to Gainwell. You're going to see Metcalf get a little involved, but they're not that team that's literally going to say, I am throwing over the middle to your defensive backfield all game. Stop me. They're not that team. They're just not. That's not how they attack you.
All right. That's fine. I understand that. But, Sean, you know I don't live in the scene. I live in the unseen.
Can I tell you what's going on in my life right now?
Yes.
So I don't know what these shows are called. The ESPN show. They said which team has a better chance at a playoff run, okay? And I want to tell you the faces that they had up there. Are you ready?
Yes.
Bo Nix, Drake May, and Caleb Williams. That's what we're talking about
That's
right
the world
now.
we're in.
Holy shit.
Shit has changed.
My gosh.
Chiefs are dead. Like this is a movie, bro. Like Patrick Mahomes is dead.
Lamar Jackson is absolutely mid.
He's Walking Dead.
Right, he is. He's absolutely mid.
He's the Walking Dead right
what
now.
a weird.
Which is why I would take the Patriots.
Dude, I'm
for
going
sure,
home
but
to drink today. Yeah, this is going to be one of those days I'm just drinking today.
About 2.5 to 1. Trevor Lawrence with an interception and the Broncos. Covered 3.5.
I like that better.
2.5 to 1.
I like that better. I like that better.
Well, yeah, it's a decent return.
Maximize. Yeah. I don't like that 3.5. And you even said Trevor Lawrence being Trevor Lawrence, hang around, and then the Broncos have that 40-yard drive with 58 seconds left and kick a field goal to win it 23-20. That's what scares me for you, on your behalf, as my friend.
There's a lot of love for the Bob Probert jersey in the background, by the way. I just want the people to know that as people pile in here. We are live, by the way.
One of the nicest human beings you'd ever meet, and I mean that in all sincerity. For people out there that don't know, one of the baddest men that ever played, and you ask D-Mac, one of the nicest human beings you'd ever meet. That was the beauty of Bob.
I got a question here. I just
Yes,
saw
sir.
something in the chat, and pardon me if you guys have talked about
Yes,
this
Brendan,
on the
go
shows
ahead.
during the week, but
Go ahead, Brendan. Shoot.
this was interesting to me. Ron Kava in the chat, if we don't make the playoffs, do we fire Johnny Mo? Do we move out? We've seen Dan Campbell take over the offensive
I
play
think-
calling duties.
Dude, when you strip a coordinator, he's fired already.
Right.
He's fired already.
He's
You
a dead
don't-
man. He's a dead man.
Yeah,
walking.
you don't.
They're
you
going
don't
to
do it-
mutually part ways at the end of the year.
Yeah, you don't do it like during the season because why would you put your players through that
Yep.
with the media?
And is this the way we go moving forward with Dan Campbell at the
No.
helm of play calling?
He knows it.
But this is the way we've seen the NFL go now, to where if you have your head coach as your play caller, then you kind of not guarantee success, but you could have sustainable success over years, to where if you're a good team, you don't have to get your offensive coordinator poached by someone else because your play caller is the head coach already. I don't know. Do you guys think that we hire another offensive coordinator that's going to be calling plays for us?
I would need a pool. You know, like
Right.
that's an impossible question to answer because I don't know. It's
I just saw it in the chat. It was interesting. 'Cause I think the same
you
thing about
get a
Johnny
guy, a like-minded individual that is one of your quote-unquote disciples. That you know exactly, you're on the exact same
That's
page
what we
of
thought with
what
Johnny
he
Mo,
wants.
though, right?
That's
Because
what-
he was here that built it
and
with us,
that-
right? He
that-
built the foundation.
No, sir. Nope.
That's what
Yeah.
That's what we were told.
Nope.
like again, and Sean, this is something where the people, Grandpa Joe Stinky Tones, drunk ass Joe. I love the Johnny Morton's a drunk bit.
It's like the
Not,
drunk
not
Matt
because
Prater
it's
bit.
true
That was
or
great.
anything like that. It's just, it's like, was it Michael Daniel in the chat, the left-handed first baseman? I like when people have a bit that becomes their identity. I do like it. Woodward Sports chat thread, James Galena. I thought Johnny Morton was already gone. No, because you're not doing that to your players because you're not hiring anybody. So why?
You're not doing that to a guy mid-season as well. Dan Campbell isn't heartless. You know what? Take your money, do what you need to do. We'll mutually part ways at the end.
In the offseason, yeah.
It's the right thing to do.
No,
It's the right
100%.
thing to
That's the way that it works. I got to see the pool, so I'm sorry I can't give you an answer.
No, I just
That's
felt like
my
we
bad.
haven't really talked
He
about.
can't.
you know.
He's not going to do this again next year.
Yeah.
He's not. He's not.
Kevin Jeffrey, Rams fired their special teams coach yesterday. Rams are a professional operation. A little different, firing a special teams coach versus an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, it's a little different.
The Rams would never fire their offensive coordinator 4 weeks before the playoffs.
Just don't make sense.
Give me the why.
Hey,
Give me the why.
you can have, a lot of times you can have, I mean, look, every coach is an egomaniac. You know that. Whether they show it or not, it doesn't matter. They're an egomaniac. But I don't think Dan Campbell is far enough down that path to B's question where Sean Payton can sit there and be the mastermind.
Of course.
He can sit there with the spectacles on the edge of his nose, doing this all game, etc.
Because he's been doing it his
You
whole
got
career.
it. That's exactly what it is. Dan
Yeah.
Campbell isn't far enough down that yet. I
Yeah,
think Dan knows that. I think Dan knows
it's
that.
not. It might not be a strong suit, and that's okay. And I do have a little bit on the Johnny Mo thing. Talking to some people that have affiliations with our network, it may be a situation in which Johnny Mo just kind of wore out his welcome. I think the writing was on the wall like weeks leading up to that, and there was a possible film room situation that happened between Jared Goff and Johnny Mo, and Jared Goff was kind of like off of him at that point. That's all I give you. That's all I give you.
And when you are the NFL's leading passer in yards and touchdowns over the last 3 years, who wins?
Jared Goff.
I know the chat about to go crazy.
Oh, yeah,
with
no,
that.
for sure.
Chat's
But
about to
that's
go-
all I'm giving.
We got about 15
That's all,
seconds.
and I'll tell you off camera who it came from, but
Yeah.
that's all I'm giving.
It got about 15 seconds before the chat loses their mind. But that's the
Yeah.
the course of nature.
That'll
I guess
do
you
it.
could say.
That'll do
And
it.
it was also confirmed by other people at this network as well.
Absolutely.
So
And again, we're live at Second Best, by the way. Roll out if you're coming out for the Wings game, the Lions game. Obviously, this place will be it's filling up now, obviously. It'll be busy the rest of the day, but come on out. Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, Ven Johnson Law, the fine people at Mad Packs, obviously Sun Cruiser. You guys know how we're doing with this. Oh, man, that one's it. Who drank all these?
you fucking maniac.
Who drank all these Sun Cruisers?
Yeah, alcohol.
We're at that point in here, too, where now the blue and the red are starting
to kind of mix together.
Yeah, that mingling. It's pretty cool look. Pretty cool look.
No, absolutely.
What a great spot. And are you kidding me? This is fantastic. Another fun year down here at Second Best. Neil.
Unlike when Scott Hansen tells you we are commercial-free today. So let's just see it through.
Legit.
So let's just see it through,
Listen,
Sean.
I've had to piss for 20 minutes, and I kind of accepted about 15 minutes ago it'll be at the end of the show, and that's okay.
All right, I got to bring in KG here for this one. So, KG, it's time. I promised this to Sean. The reason he agreed to do this show was for the show in December. It is time, KG. It's that time of the season for with and or.
And the Lions are involved. God damn it.
What world do we live in?
I don't know.
We are there. It is time for with and or. It's it's one of the best segments in all of Detroit sports talk. The other media entities have not locked onto this yet, which is why they don't do it. But you'll probably hear this, and they'll take credit for it. But, that's fine.
All right, sir. So you'll have to tell me where you want to go. I have the AFC.
We'll do the
playoff
AFC
scenario
first, and NFC with the big finish.
And
all
then
right?
I have Sean's graphic as well, which is just the Lions scenario.
Yep, absolutely. So let's do it that way.
All right,
Labartney, shout out commercial-free Lions talk. Labartney, we did it, my friend.
Yes.
We did.
All right, so I'm going to flash this graphic up on the screen. I'm going to let you guys talk.
Okay, so, Sean, we'll start. AFC. The Denver Broncos have already clinched a playoff berth. They are in.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to the Denver Broncos. But they clinched the AFC West division title and the AFC number one seed
What word
by
did you
themselves.
Use?
The AFC West division title and the AFC number one seed, first round by an home field advantage with a Denver win and an LA Chargers loss or tie, plus a New England loss, plus a Buffalo loss or tie. So that's a good one. That's a strong one to start
in
out.
there, too. I like that.
The Denver Broncos clinched the AFC West Division title, but not the number one seed with a Denver win, plus a Chargers loss or tie, or a Denver tie and an LA Chargers loss. So two different scenarios
All right.
there. I love the ties make this.
The
ties absolutely
vital.
make this. Let's go to Buffalo. The Buffalo Bills clinch a playoff berth with a Buffalo win plus an Indianapolis loss or tie.
Yes.
Or a Buffalo win with a Houston loss or tie. Or a Buffalo tie with an Indianapolis loss. Or a Buffalo tie with a Houston loss.
The Colts have to be in there somewhere. They're like the patron saint of this game.
They are. The New England Patriots clinch a playoff berth with a New England win or tie. Or an Indy loss or tie. Or a Houston loss or tie. That will put the New England Patriots into the playoffs officially. The Jacksonville Jaguars clinch a playoff berth with a Jacksonville win and an Indy loss or tie. Or a Jacksonville win, a Houston loss or tie. Or a Jacksonville tie with an Indy loss. Or a Jacksonville tie with an Indy tie and a Houston loss.
I think you're going to get that first line that you put up. Jacksonville win, Indy loss.
Yeah. That's incredible. Yep. Grandpa Joe Stinky Toes, I love tiebreakers. It's elite. The LA Chargers, they clinch a playoff berth win with an LA Chargers win plus, and as we like to say, an Indy loss or tie.
Indy's so involved.
Or a Chargers win and a Houston loss or tie. Or a Chargers tie and an Indy loss. Or a Chargers tie and an Indy tie and a Houston loss. That's magical.
Dude,
so that last one ain't happening. We'll just say
listen, Indy is always involved. I love it. That's what makes I see Anthony Richardson singing songs, and it makes me happy.
How great was that?
They activated his window, too.
I love that.
Two ties.
He's coming back.
Right.
Don't worry.
You're
He's
right.
coming back.
He's going to save you.
He's coming back.
Let's move to the NFC.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
Yep. Let's move to the NFC. The LA Rams have clinched a playoff berth. However, could be as low as the number 6 seed with a San Francisco win on Monday Night Football.
Yes.
Could be down to the 6 seed. The Philadelphia Eagles have clinched the NFC East because they got the win.
Yep.
So they have clinched the NFC East. That is over. That was a scenario, though, coming into the weekend.
Yep.
The Chicago Bears clinch a playoff berth with a Chicago win, which they got, plus a Lions loss or tie. So that is their scenario right now.
Could you imagine that, the Bears clinch because we lose?
Man, don't even.
Yep.
I'm not ready to face that yet. I'm not ready to face
I
that.
fucking hate them.
We can't do it.
I can't.
The Green Bay Packers.
This is the one I'm interested in right here.
They coming into the weekend, they clinched a berth with a Green Bay win plus a Detroit loss or tie, or a Green Bay tie and a Lions loss. So that did not play out. So they cannot clinch a playoff berth this weekend. Consequently, the Lions cannot be eliminated from the playoffs
Which is why I'm interested in it. Yep.
The San Francisco 49ers, they clinch a playoff berth with a San Francisco win or a Detroit loss or a San Francisco tie and a Detroit tie.
Both would have to happen. Jesus.
The Seattle Seahawks clinch a playoff berth with the Seattle win, which they got.
Yep.
So they have clinched their playoff berth as well. Let me double check that. A Seattle win or tie, which they got. They got that. And again, this was coming in to the weekend. So as we take a look at the standings, I believe that Seattle has officially clinched a playoff spot.
Yep.
And as
It's
we
all week
look,
16,
yes,
yep.
they are.
Yep.
Seattle and the
so
Rams
they
all
are
week
in there.
16. Yep.
Seattle and the Rams are in there. Those are your NFL Week 16 playoff scenarios.
Now, I do have the specific Lions so we can simplify it for the
Yes.
audience. I will flash that graphic up.
Now, let's land
And
the
I'll
plane.
let Sean go on that.
It is literally, I want to say this again, though, before we get to this, KG. It is literally December 21st today, and there are 18 cities around the National Football League that have hope today. Don't tell
That
me
are
the
involved
NFL.
in that.
Don't tell me that the NFL doesn't love that. There are 18 city fan bases right now where that little kid is sitting in his room right now going, well, Dad, if this happens or that happens, we can still make the playoffs. 18 cities have hope.
Yep.
Neil, here we go. Lions
right.
win out and Niners lose out at Colts versus Bears versus Seahawks. Lions are in. Lions win out and Packers lose to Ravens or Vikings. Lions win out and Bears lose to Niners. Lions go, this is the
Okay,
interesting one. Lions go 1-1 in the next two games, but beat the Bears and the Packers lose to the Ravens and Vikings.
All right, so out of those four scenarios, three of them, you have to win out. Like, there is no question about it. Brendan here thinks that the third line will be the one that the Lions get. The Lions win out and Bears lose to the Niners. Out of all those scenarios, which one is the most realistic?
I think the Bears lose their last two games.
I agree.
I think the Bears lose their last two
And,
games. Fuck 'em.
well, Sean, and then they're out.
Could you imagine?
And then they're out.
Could you imagine?
And it's not like I said, two games have to tie.
Unless
there
the
has to be a
Packers, we have
half
to
moon in
figure out-
Jacksonville.
Yeah, we have to figure out what the Packers do too. Yeah, obviously.
And Sean takes John R. home. Like, that's
Right,
not the way that it works. Like, it is literally the Bears lose at San Francisco and lose to the Lions. With the Lions, winning out, they're out.
They would have to get help, hurt from Green Bay as well. Green Bay would have to lose as well. Because the Bears would fall to 11-6, Green Bay would have to lose another game in order for the Bears to miss. Because that makes the Chicago Bears would be 11-6. The best that the Packers, if they went 11-5-1.
They're in.
They would have to have the Packers lose one, and they could still make the playoffs.
It doesn't bother you that 3 out of these 4 scenarios, the Lions have to win out?
No, and KG,
That's what's kind of getting at me.
We're real quick here. Woodward Sports Chat there. Larry Buss, the noted Vikings fan. NFC is so wide open. Damn, I wish my Vikings were good this year. Your Vikings are never good.
Right.
Your Vikings are never good. And JJ can spin it all he wants today against the Giants. I don't care.
So if Green Bay loses one of their last two games, if we're working under the assumption that the Bears lose their last two games, which we are.
And the Ravens, by the way, in this Packers game, fighting for their life to win a division.
If Green Bay lost one game, the Bears still make it. All it takes is one. Even losing their last two, the Bears could make it at 11-6 because that means Green Bay would finish at 10-6-1. If Green Bay wins their last two games, then you're talking about a different scenario. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Gosh, damn.
Idiocracy. The NFC isn't just wide open. The whole effing NFL
100%.
is wide open.
I couldn't agree with you more, dude.
No, 100%.
There is no way I could look at a team right now and say they're the favorite. I can't do it. I thought it was the Rams. I did. I thought it was the Rams.
Yes.
But then that was a great game, though. It really was. It was a great game on Thursday.
I'm more concerned with just the Lions handling their end of the deal.
100%.
But KG, and I thank you. Thank you for the alley-oop. And I'm going to catch it and dunk it down with the right hand.
I got you.
Power jam. I'll stand on this. If you lose to the Steelers at home, or if you get swept by the Vikings, you ain't a playoff team. And we will have a 1,000% different discussion.
Yeah.
My entire physiology will change. I think that the Detroit Lions have earned the part of believing in them to win these games, that they should win. They certainly have earned the right to expect them to win a game against Pittsburgh at home,
right,
in the Dome and stuff like that. To beat Minnesota at Minnesota, to not get swept by Minnesota. I think they have earned that right. And this is a Bears team, and I know they're outdoors in Chicago and stuff like that they did put up 50-plus on. They did do that. I watched it. I know they're a different team. I know they're in Chicago. But if you're looking for data points, those are my data points.
It's a fact,
so
yeah.
I reserve the right, Sean, to if they lose this game today or if they get swept by Minnesota, I reserve the right to change my mind because when the data changes – your opinion can change.
Yep.
Is that fair?
Yeah,
that is fair.
Is that
fair.
chat? Is
Yes.
that fair?
I think
That's
that's
fair.
I
fair.
feel like that's fair.
Yep.
And we will have a 100% different discussion. And it won't be me changing up. It will be me reacting to all the data.
I really firmly believe that we're going to make the playoffs. I'm not just saying
I
that
honestly
as a
believe that
slapdick.
too.
We aren't doing anything once we get in the playoffs. Sorry. I really firmly, but I do believe that at least we'll be in the dance.
Yes. Steve O'Baby, Neil, do you think the Bears give a ish that the Lions put 50 on them?
No. No, they don't.
Well,
In fairness to him.
Hey,
and you know what? Steve-O, to your point, yeah, I would be sitting back saying, hey, we'll see you in January.
Yeah,
I would be. I'd be
well,
saying
Steve
that.
O'Baby, when they go watch film, what film are they going to be watching?
Yeah.
Sean, what film are they going to be watching?
They're going to watch a lot of that film.
Of the Lions putting
Yep.
50 on them. So
And
by,
you know
by
what
default,
Ben's going to do? You know Ben's going to go, remember they ran it up on us? I said they didn't run it up on us, but they
telling y'all.
He's going to work them up into a tizzy.
but Steve O'Baby, does that render your point invalid? Because they're going to be watching that film the whole time.
They are gonna be
So do you
watching
think
a
that
lot
they
of
will,
it.
quote, give a shit about it?
Do you know what I would do? I would watch a film on their defensive backfield and what it is right now. That's what I do. And say, let's attack them at will. That's what I do.
They are.
That's what
Best
I do.
believe Ben Johnson
I would.
is going to cook some up for this secondary.
Look at their defensive backfield. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's what I do. And we'll see if that
Kirby to
changes
IR.
things, you
man.
know?
Larry Buss, Vikings fan. Neil, if the Bears lose their last two and are out of the playoffs, that has to go down as the biggest choke of the last 10 years. Well, I would say no, Larry, because to win at to lose at San Francisco when you're an underdog. No, Sean.
I love Sean.
Sean, for real.
All right, Neil, what's for real?
All right.
To lose at San
love
Francisco,
Sean, man.
who controls their fate to be the number one seed in the conference, and then to lose to the Lions in a win-in-your-in scenario. Sean, is that the greatest choke in the history of sports?
Go ahead, and I know where you're going with it, so just get it out of the way. You're going to bring up Quit looking at me like that. I know where you're going. Just say it so I can go piss.
Sean, is that the biggest choke?
No, it's not.
Thank you.
It'll be up there.
Is there a Viking thing that you were maybe
It'll be
thinking
up
in the
there.
back of your head, Neil?
No. Vikings fans watching
Larry,
the
you
show.
gotta be better than that, Larry.
All right.
Larry, that's on you, dude. He's unbelievable.
Will their receiver have more than 48
I
yards?
knew it was coming.
All right. And will he have a cereal?
What
getting 48
cereal
yards?
will you eat for breakfast?
For Sean Baligian, for KG, for Brendan, second best. Big thanks to Mad Packs, Sun Cruiser, Tullamore Dew Irish
Merry
Whiskey,
Christmas.
Ben Johnson Law. Yes, everybody, have a great holiday. I'll be back on Christmas morning with young Justin. Sean, you'll be out doing the Christmas stuff.
I'll be at home watching with my hot chocolate. I can't wait.
And I will be in there doing it. Shout out, everybody. Roll on out. Pull up. Second best. You're coming downtown. Wings game, Lions game, whatever. Thanks to them as well. Well, see you later.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Every Sunday, there's only one place to get all your kneecapping, hard-hitting Detroit Lions coverage. Start your Sunday with the Lions Weekly Report with Broder and Terry Foster. Then, the Lions pregame show with Neil Rule and Sean Baligian. At kickoff, keep it locked in for all the emotions of the game with a live watch party with the heavyweights. Then, recap the game with the Lions postgame show with Anson. Game days, there's no other place to be than Woodward Sports. Live all game day. Go Lions.